Hey there, everyone. It is Tiffany Jackson here, naturopathic doctor at EcoHealth Wellness Center, and I'm so excited. I have one of my patients here, and this is Stacy. So she has agreed to do a testimony, and I get really excited when patients actually share their experience. She did my 12-week program. So first of all, let's tell people how'd you hear about me?
Funny enough, I just went to get my nails done, and it happened to be right next door to EcoHealth, and it caught my eye. I've been looking for someplace. I recently moved here, and so I just stopped by and took a few brochures after getting my nails done.
I'm so glad you did. Yeah, so Ocean Nails is right next door to us and here in Mount Pleasant, and they are amazing. We love going to Ocean Nails. So a lot of people do walk by and they're kind of like, what's going on in there? What do they do? So you came in and we met, and tell them like what kind of symptoms you had and what I've helped you with.
Yeah, so gosh, this has been kind of, as you know, a very long struggle with, not only a ton of stomach problems, but just extreme fatigue and being to so many different doctors and not being able to really figure out what was going on. I've always had constant problems with my cycle, with PMS, so just a whole host of things, but those are really always the big ones, and honestly something I've been dealing with for a very, very long time.
Yeah, I remember you not feeling well on that first visit. So she ended up I do an initial consult with patients, and that's about an hour, and then she came back. I did a whole plan. So I developed a 12-week plan for her, and we did a bunch of different diet, nutritional supplements. She did the water. She's been doing the infrared saunas, so we won't get too much into detail with that. Oops, hold on. So my phone is pausing there. So tell people, like, how did your symptoms improve?
Oh my gosh. The most noticeable one right off the bat was the energy. Actually, it's a perfect example. Today, where I would be in my cycle, I wouldn't even be able to be here right now. I'd be stuck on my couch. I would just be unable to do anything.
Yes.
So now I'm working out again. I get up in the morning without any problems, and it's just amazing. So the energy thing has been huge. My stomach has drastically improved. I'm at the point where I know exactly what it is. If I eat something I know I shouldn't, I immediately notice that reaction. But it's so much now. I actually understand that, though. I understand certain things, but that's been a huge one. From more of a personal vanity issue, my hair had been falling out, it had been thinning, the texture changed, that's all gotten better, which has been awesome for my own self-esteem, which has felt great. And then my cycle, just really getting back to feeling kind of normal, and the cramping's gone away. So really those have been the big ones, which is just awesome.
I do have some magic formulas to help with cramping and PMS and, all the gut stuff. So the body, everything is interconnected. I think that's, this is pretty classic. Patients come to me, they're bouncing around to a bunch of different specialists. They're seeing a gastroenterologist, they're seeing their OBG, they're seeing their dermatologist because their skin's a mess, and then they're going to an endocrinologist because their hair's falling out, and but none of those doctors are communicating. So that's the way I look at myself as kind of being the point guard and saying, okay, well, what's going on here? Let's put the pieces together. And we did, and it was so awesome. I've really watched you just every week you get a little bit better, And one thing you didn't say, so she had a really bad rash.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You had a terrible rash that she had for a really long time on her stomach, and that cleared up.
Yeah, which has been really nice because that was really aggravating.
Yeah, I know.
And one other thing I forgot to mention, and kind of in the same vein of saying something vain, was, but on a different note, was the fact that if I drink, I don't feel terrible anymore the next day.
So she's another patient, which if you watch a lot of my other videos, a lot of my patients cannot metabolize alcohol. They feel absolutely miserable. They feel achy. They feel flu-like. It wrecks their stomach.
Yes.
I don't remember exactly what symptoms you had from alcohol, but
I wouldn't be able to function for days. I would feel like I had the flu and really could not even get out of bed. And now I feel fine, which
Yeah.
is to me shocking because I've had this problem for a very long time.
So we did a lot of liver detox. You know, there's things when your body cannot metabolize alcohol, there's certain pathways that just aren't working properly. So we had to kind of clean that up and clean up food and get your gut fixed. And she was an amazing patient. So, you know, if you're a good listener and a good, you follow direction and you really took the supplements, I mean, it's not a quick pill here, you know, take this and everything's going to get better. It's really lifestyle. It's really correcting nutritional deficiencies. It's healing the gut, correcting hormone imbalances. So we did all of those things, and here she is feeling awesome and amazing. And you went to Europe.
Yes, yeah.
And then she's had family and friends come in town, and she's been bouncing around all over the place, and I'm just excited. You feel good again.
I know, it's great.
Yeah.
And I mean, and it wasn't hard to do. That was the thing too. Like, I never felt like I had to completely alter my lifestyle, which I think is part of why it worked for me too, because it didn't feel like, oh my God, I can never do anything fun ever again or whatnot. So it's been great.
Well, that's what I try to do, is make it really simple and simplify a lot of the supplements and simplify the diet and not make it be too extreme, because patients can't follow that. It's just not practical. So we try to just meet you where you're at and say, okay, let's clean this up, let's put this in, let's, you know, come up with a plan. That's why I do a whole 12-week plan. We outline it for you and make it easy. So, all right, well, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And thank you for doing this testimony.
Yeah,
if anybody out
absolutely.
there has hormone imbalances or gut issues, or if you have a couple sips of alcohol and you know, feel awful for a couple days, there's so much that we can do to help support your liver and just help get your body back in balance. So give EcoHealth a call. That's the office number is 843-884-4466, and you can learn more on my website, ecohealthwellness.com. And you can also follow me on Instagram, and that is at Tiffany Jackson ND, and then on Facebook at EcoHealth. So wow, that's a mouthful, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.